Good day, classmates. My name is Lady Sarah Cadano, and I'm here to discuss Part 10 of Module 8, which are some tips for success, technical considerations, and lessons for development communications. So, social marketing and social mobilization must work within the mindset and indigenous knowledge of beneficiaries, which means that they must respect local cultures, beliefs, and knowledge of the community. And one of the most common problems are that program starts to create messages too soon without finishing research. Sometimes programs entail formative research, but production of communication materials goes ahead before the research is complete. Of course, without research, messages might miss the audience's real needs and campaigns may fail to connect. Communicators often do not know the basic required in the planning and research process. It's always best to do qualitative research or interviews and design materials after the research is complete. In this example, which do you think is a good message? Quit smoking for your health, or many parents are quitting to protect their kids from smoke? We can see that the first message is too general and doesn't think about the real challenges of people who smokes. While the second message, which is a good message, speaks to something important to the audience and it shows that others like them are already doing it, which is already building their trust. Focus groups are in vague, but very few people know how to run them properly. For instance, one rule of focus groups which marketing experts insist upon is that the members of the group should not know one another so that they can speak freely unhindered by existing relationships. But in real projects, this is really hard because it's costly and difficult to bring people from different places together. It's also hard to find a private place where people can talk about without being overheard. So, what happens? People may hold back their true thoughts if friends or neighbor are in the group. Means that focus groups can give bad or incomplete information if not done right. This also means that research might not show what people really feel or need. One of the main uses of research in social marketing is for positioning of products and concepts vis-a-vis complex traditional belief systems. This is difficult to do well and can become manipulative endeavor if not carried out by professionals and used ethnically. For example, we don't just make a poster telling women to vaccinate their kids quickly, but first talk to mothers to learn their fears and beliefs about vaccines. Then design a poster that speaks to real concerns. In social marketing, research helps make sure that the message or the products fit with the people's belief and culture, but doing this takes time, money, and skilled professionals. When time or money is short, the research and testing phase often gets skipped. Some program managers don't understand important researches and just want something visible like posters or just post videos quickly. Communicators, of course, given to this pressure, which means that the final message may not work well or may even be manipulative. Messages must go beyond simple slogans to address the whys. We must carefully examine what people need to know. Messages should be actionable. There are methods for mobilizing people that do not require the prior knowledge in the first instance and the detailed benefits of an innovation. Just using catchy slogans isn't enough because people need to understand why something really matters. Also, complex terms may overwhelm and not educate people. We tell people what they can do, not just what they should know. When people see someone they trust take action, like if they see a respected leader or another parent, they're more likely to follow. For example, in vaccination campaigns, seeing trusted local figure encourages others to participate. even if they don't fully understand the medical benefits yet. In short, we also raise understanding, not just awareness. Seeing others take actions build trust and encourages behavior change. Often, messages are too complex and aligned with beliefs which can easily be changed or with sources that are not credible. The entertainment education movement has brought new energy and imagination to many population and health programs around the world and should be expanded. We say that when messages are too complex, people may not understand or relate to them. If the messenger isn't as credible, people won't listen. You can see the Department of Health is the second government agency in the Philippines to tap the widely popular and Chinese-owned video sharing app to address the impact of coronavirus. Well, TikTok has proven to be an effective platform for social marketing, especially when addressing issues like social mobilization and community building in the Philippines. We can see how DOH utilized TikTok to disseminate vital health information. Additionally, DOH has engaged audiences through creative content such as chat dance challenges that incorporate health tips. Using stories, songs, drama, or relatable shows can teach important lessons in engaging, and we choose credible messengers, of course, which is very vital, like local leaders, respected elders, so that they will actually listen. And finally, more effort is needed in formulation and implementation of research, which actually measures behavioral change. Little is known about the extent in which such change actually take place or how it should be measured. Many social marketing programs focus on creating awareness, but they don't check if people actually change their behavior afterward. Without this, we cannot prove if a campaign worked or which part of it worked best. Another example is a campaign promotes hand washing in school via posters or videos. Of course, everyone see the message, but do students actually wash their hands? What we can do best? We can visit after 3 months and interview teachers about the student habits. See if there is a long-term tracking that shows whether the campaign truly changed the behavior and not just awareness. We can say that, in conclusion, for social marketing to be truly effective, it must align with local beliefs and involve proper ethnical research. Clear, actionable messages delivered through trusted, culturally relevant channels works best. Long term studies are also needed to truly measure behavioral change and improve future programs. To truly measure impact, long term research that tracks behavioral changes must become a standard of social marketing strategies. I also have two questions here, and I will be happy to interact with you guys. And thank you for listening. Have a good day.